Hi everyone, I am coming on here and hopefully I'm looking at the right spot on the camera, but I am going to go ahead and walk through a mirror exercise that I have learned to do, and this is helping me to open up my heart chakra, to heal from the past and to no longer be living all over the place, looking at the past, looking at the future, but instead living in the here and now, which is the present. It's a gift. And so there's a lot of things that each of us has to work through as CPS survivors. If you feel like things are being done to you, you want to be able to transform your life from a victim into a survivor, being in control of what you are doing in your life, knowing that you are not a victim to the circumstances outside. So I hope you stay tuned, and I love you. Thank you. So I'm going to first start out with kind of some helpful hints and tips and all of that have helped me to move through this exercise and have it be just that much more empowering. So the first thing is that it's helpful to set a timer. You can start out 5 minutes, and then later on, as you decide, you can go ahead and bump it up. I'm not going to be able to set a timer because I'm doing the video with my timer that's on the phone. But really, when you're doing this, time just disappears. And so you'll probably just end up, as you practice more, because this is a practice, something that we have to continue to do. It makes change happen when we are in repetition and continue to practice. It's not going to just happen overnight usually. So the time will disappear and you may not use a timer. The other thing is just placing our hands on our hearts, because wherever we place our attention is what grows. So our attention is our boat. Our focus is our boat. And Anna Brown says that, and I like it. So just placing hands here and thinking about the heart being opened is helpful. The next thing is breathing. You can breathe in your nose 5 seconds, breathe in love and light into your heart, and then hold it for about 5 seconds. And you can visualize the light and the love expanding the heart and being open, the light just engulfing the heart and the whole body. And then breathing out the mouth 5 seconds. And then just repeating this until you are fully present with your hands here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm just going to quickly say that one of the reasons why I felt like this is the time to share is because as we work through just shadow work and darkness that shows up within us, because we have light and darkness in us, and as we begin to heal, as we begin to ascend and transform, there's going to be things that come up. As I said in other videos, I don't go searching for this. It's just as it is coming up and being shown to me as I'm feeling dense emotions, I know that I need to be working on it. And when I did this practice last week, when I looked in the mirror and I said, I am forgiven, tears came to my eyes, and it brought up some very deep emotions and some hurts and pains from a time in Mexico with my daughters, which impacted them greatly. There was a lot of stress. I was completely unconscious, and it was a time when the Child Predator Services was coming after us, and I was trying to do everything I could to protect them, but I was moving from a place of lack. I did not have enough money, enough food, enough anything at that time. I mean, we were being provided for, but to be independent at that time, to be able to find a place that was healthy away from this lady that we lived with, it was a struggle, and the negative emotions and everything were difficult. And at that time, I told myself that I would never forgive myself for just what took place with my eldest daughter, and just with a big commotion that took place and our part in it. And I almost ended my life that night when it happened. So since that time, I've worked to forgive myself. But when I did this practice and I said I'm forgiven, I knew that it was still there. And even though my eldest daughter had said that she forgave me, because I was just in tears that night, and just how sorry I was. I never wanted to hurt her, and I never really got to talk to my middle daughter about it, or my youngest daughter about it. A little bit in some, letters that I wrote, but I know it affected everyone in our bonds, and so that is important for me to be addressing and to be looking at how I can heal myself so that I can help and be effective for them to heal and grow. And then if it also helps others, because right now I'm being very vulnerable. There's things in our lives that we look back and go, man, I wish I could change that. But it is now that's important. And changing our perspective, saying, I no longer choose judgment and condemnation and fear and anger and shame and all these binding lower vibrational emotions. We can forgive ourselves. It just takes an open heart and the willingness to step forward to do this. So I'm hoping that this is going to be helpful to them, because I fully want to grow and to do everything I can to be the love that I want to see in the world and in their lives. So this is what I do to practice this and to remember who I am as this divine being of light and love, and the reason why I'm here and my purpose and why this all happened. I don't identify myself with my past, with anything that I've done in my life, because it's interesting, when we've lived out our life, we've done so much, and then we just focus on the negative. But we are who we are right now. What our choices aren't who we are. We do get to make choices, but we are these infinite souls. That's who we are. And as we continue to move forward, we can embrace who we are, and we can let go and release all of those things no longer serving us back to source, and choose to be that change we want to see in the world. And I choose love, and I do choose forgiveness, and I hope someday that my daughters will be able to get there too. They may feel like they're moving, and they might be further ahead in that, but this brought me to a place where I really saw that, no, there's more there that I need to be able to release. And we can only do that from an open heart and from a place of love and light. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Thank you for just listening to me. I hope this will help you in your journey of growth, healing, and ascending above all those things that are binding us. So I also have this little booklet, and I wrote some notes because this was new for me, this practice. And so I just have different commands and decrees and different affirmations and mantras that I wrote down that are helpful. I might look down from time to time, but it's okay to repeat too. It's not a big deal. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start with, we're going to look right into our eyes. I am divine love. Divine love, I am. I am divine wisdom. Divine wisdom, I am. I am divine forgiveness. Divine forgiveness, I am. I am divine grace. Divine grace, I am. I am divine mercy. Divine mercy, I am. I choose love. I choose forgiveness. I choose ascension. I choose abundance. I choose prosperity. I choose success. I choose love. I choose freedom. I choose to be an open conduit for love, joy, peace, harmony, freedom, and ascension. I decree and command the restoration of my birthrights. I decree and command new earth now. I decree and command ascension now. I decree and command activation of my 12 strands DNA. I decree and command activation and expansion of my crystalline structures. I call forth new earth. I call forth my highest timelines. I am sovereign. I am free. Life is easy. I am supported. Life is amazing. Everything always works out for me. I open myself up to all that the universe has to offer me. I am blessed. I am divine. I am abundant. I am joy. I am peace. I am new earth. I am part of source. I am source. I am the micro of the macro. I am love. I choose divine light. I choose to anchor light and love. I am ascended. I am forgiven. I decree and command the lifting of all veils, keeping me from seeing. I decree and command the distortions be removed. I am love. I am forgiveness. I am ascended. I love myself. I surrender my will to that of sources. Thy will be done. So be it, and so it is. I am that I am. I am beautiful. I am blessed. Ascension now. New earth now. My highest timelines activate now. I choose new earth. I choose higher, the highest realms. I choose high vibrational thoughts and emotions. I choose the restoration of my birthrights. I choose to serve others. I choose to align with that will of source to my highest timelines. I choose to align with all that is serving me, and I release all that is no longer serving me back to source. I choose healing. I choose restoration. I choose the regeneration of all of my cells. I am love. Love I am. I am forgiveness. Forgiveness I am. I am grace. Grace I am. I am harmony. Harmony I am. I am peace. Peace I am. Namaste. So I'm just going to read through a few that maybe I forgot in the middle of this that you can maybe use. But basically a command and decree that I have is new earth now, ascension now, ascended realms now, remove the veils now, remove the distortions now, 12 strands DNA activate, crystalline structures activate and expand now. I call in the light, use me for your will. I call forth my highest vibrating timelines. I call forth the higher realms, new realities, new earth. My birthrights are restored now. Rebirth now. And then I open myself up as a pure conduit for love, joy, peace, harmony, freedom, and the ascension and forgiveness. I choose unity consciousness now. I choose divine love now. I choose divine will now. I choose divine forgiveness now. I choose divine mercy now. I choose divine grace now. I am new earth. New earth I am. I am divine grace I am. I am divine love I am. I am abundant. I am prosperous. There we go, spit it out. I am prosperous. I am successful. I surrender my will to Source's will, to the greater will. Thy will be done. I align with the will of Source. Use me for the greater good of all, for my highest potential. I align with my open heart chakra. I choose to embody my highest light. I am an open channel for the light to flow through. I choose my highest state of embodiment. I am the light of the Most High. I am perfect. I am blessed. I am new earth. I am ascended. Life is easy. Life is amazing. I am fully supported. Things always work out for me. I love money and money loves me. Money is attracted to me. And then there's a saying that you can do. I'm abundant every second of every day. Millions of dollars flows to me now, instantly, effortlessly, naturally now. I am wealth. And this is not about like being greedy and all about me, and materialism. It is about being blessed and then using that in a very aligned state with the heart. And then I am sovereign, I am free, I am blessed, I am that I am, so be it and so it is. And, you know, we're limitless. I am limitless. So saying these things out loud, the word is so powerful. In the beginning was the word, and the word was God. And God, how does it go? In the beginning, the word was, and the word was God. And anyways, I haven't read that scripture for a while, but there's a lot of knowledge within the ancient text, and there's all these golden nuggets. And yes, we've just I'll speak for myself. There are things and ways of reading and understanding that we're very limited by being in this box, and that's not who I am. I came here to be different and to jump outside of that box. I don't fit into it, and I don't want to. I want the new way of doing things that is heart-centered and being myself. And so I'm going to anchor this love and light, these new programs, right? We don't really want any programs, but these new ways of being. Just a lot of times people can understand programs because that's the words that we use. So trying to do the best I can to put to words what I am trying to do with my life, to rewire my brain and to basically reprogram my body, to use the words, so that I am no longer being led by fear and anger and resentment and hate and all these other low vibrational energies and thoughts and emotions, just being insecure and judgment and all these things. So I hope that this helps you in your journey, and I thank you for tuning in. And yeah, if you want to leave a comment to let me know how this has helped you, repetition, repetition, repetition. Just keep it up. You can also put on healthy hertz music in the background, 432 hertz. There's all different kinds of music, 852, many numbers, and you can just look it up online, and that can also help to bring your presence and your vibration to a place that is aligned with the heart. So namaste to you.